ever wondered why Chinese people who smoke a lot, I mean, these people smoke more than a pack of cigarettes a day, but they still live long and they barely ever have lungs issues? Have you ever thought about it? Why I don't recommend smoking? What most of them do after smoking is what most of us or the rest of the world rarely talks about. And this is the herbal lungs therapy. This is why in today's video, I'm here to show you what they drink, and this could change your health forever. This strategy, this very herbal recipe I'll be sharing with you today is gonna change your lung issues forever. After each smoke, please take this recipe and drink. I'll be showing you this recipe today, so stay tuned and watch this video to the end. Hello beautiful people, hello dear bloomers, and welcome back to Blinky'S Bloom. I'm Blinky, I live in China. I'm not a smoker, but in today's video, I want to tell you how many of these Chinese people, majority of Chinese people, especially the elderly, they use herbs to protect their lungs. They don't only use this, they also give this to their kids to protect them from catching cold from inside. So this recipe has been passed down from generation to generation. This herbal tea is gentle, affordable, and has been used for centuries to eradicate any damage of smoke or pollution from the system. And if that's something you like to learn, or you have a partner or a friend who is a smoker, please share this video with them. Let them know how to cleanse themselves after each smoke, because smoking after a very long time can start damaging your lungs. So it's time for you to start protecting it before it gets too serious. This is not a magical cure, but it's a daily habit. So if you've been breathing in secondhand smoke or a city smoke, if you're a long-time smoker, it's time for you to consider giving your lungs a reset. This tea right here is the reason for you to start a reset today. When you inhale smoke, whether first-hand or second-hand, you are not just inhaling nicotine. You're inhaling 7,000 other chemicals, which include carbon dioxide, tar, and formaldehyde. These chemicals coat the lungs, causes inflammation, reduces oxygen exchange, and it builds up muscles that traps toxins. This is why smokers often have that deep dry cough, which over time turns into chronic bronchitis, or even worse, COPD, worst case scenario, lungs cancer. So here is where it gets interesting. Chinese herbalists target this build-up earlier, using cooling and cleansing herbs, which suits, hydrate, and flush out mucus naturally. This is why they even give it to their kids. I've been using this with my kids too, especially when I sense that they have started having the itchy neck. The itchy neck means that they're going to catch cough soon. So I start giving them this tea to help them push out the mucus. That's how many Chinese do it. Even I take it all the time. It's very effective. So let's break down this ancient lungs detox blend I'm making today. These are common in every Chinese kitchen. Everywhere you go, you can get them, not just in pharmacies. So the first item we'll be looking at on the list is snow pear, commonly called Chinese pear. It moistens the lungs, it clears dryness, and it relieves cough. Its cooling effect is good for a dry, smoky lungs. Second item we'll be looking at on our list is red dates. Red dates rebuild energy and blood. Smokers often feel tired, and this helps balances that. Third item on the list we'll be looking at is chrysanthemum flower. It clears internal heat and reduces inflammation caused by irritants like smoke. Next item we'll be looking at is goji berries. Goji berries strengthens the lungs and liver, and they are very rich in antioxidants, which fights oxidative stress from smoke. Next item on our list is licorice root. Licorice root is optional in this recipe. This soothes sore throat and helps the lungs expel mucus gently. So now, let's go ahead and make this recipe together. Now let's make it together. Slice the pear, leave the skin. Don't take out the skin, it's very important. Rinse a handful of goji berries, 3 to 5 red dates, and a small pinch of chrysanthemum flowers. Add all ingredients to a pot with about 4 cups of water. Bring to a boil, then simmer for 15 to 20 minutes. strain and drink warm. You can drink this daily if you smoke, or 2 to 3 times a week if you live in a polluted city. It tastes light, fruity, slightly floral, and your lungs will thank you. Make sure you drink this every morning when you just wake up from bed, in the evening when you're going to bed, and thank me later. Sip to a healthy lungs. The first time I had this tea, to be candid, I didn't expect much from it. But what I noticed was that my breathing became smoother and I stopped waking up with dry throat or nasal tightness. I met this old man who told me that he's been smoking for over 40 years, and I was like, how do you smoke for over 40 years and you don't have all this? He said this is the reason. He has been using this to help him balance up his system. And I get it, because I also see old women in China. I mean, I always move around. Old women will be giving me cigarettes. Men above 80 to 90 will be giving me cigarettes, telling me to smoke. And I'm looking at them like, are you guys serious at your age? And I was really baffled because at their age, they are still smoking. I thought they would have had an issue called lungs cancer or even chronic bronchitis. But the way I see it, they are still fine, living healthy. And then I began to research and I got this information, which I'm sharing with you today with all my heart. You might not be a smoker, but you might have a smoker around you, a friend, a neighbor, a brother, or a sister. Please share this recipe with them. It's really going to help them. Sorry guys, my daughter woke up. This man told me that he's been smoking for over 40 years and he still breathes like a child. It was so hilarious, like, oh my God, you're not serious at all. But again, I'll put a disclaimer here. I'm not glorifying smoking, but if you have someone in your life, a loved one, a friend, who just can't quit, this tea is a step to healing. So go ahead, share it with them, introduce them to it so that they can be healing while smoking. We all have that one bad side that we can't just let go. We all know it. So let's just keep sharing remedies that can help save a life. So what is the take-home message? The take-home message is that smoke and pollution will harm your lungs, but with the right habits, you can fight back. I'm not saying it's gonna erase the harm, but it's gonna actually help your system fight back, help your system build back, help your system reclaims itself, which is a very powerful way of getting your system back to normal. There was this video I watched, and this video actually got me thinking because it really taught me a lesson. They said someone who smokes and exercises is better and will live longer than someone who doesn't smoke and doesn't exercise. I mean, let me repeat it again. Someone who smokes, right, and exercises will live much more longer than someone who doesn't smoke and doesn't exercise. To tell you that anything you do, even after your bad habits, can go a long way to help you live longer, avoid illnesses, and build you a very natural habit of cleanse, detox, and taking out all the toxins that have been accumulating, rather than you folding your arms and thinking that it's not gonna work. It's gonna work. It needs consistency. Keep doing it and you will see that it helps. Every herbal drink I'll be sharing on this channel, please take it seriously. Just know that all this is gonna go a long way to support your body natural repair. Just take this recipe as a normal daily lungs cleanse and watch what is gonna happen to you. Just combine this with reducing smoke exposure, hydration, and also try as much as possible, even if it's once a week, to exercise. It's very important. I mean, exercise can do a lot to your health than you know it. Combine this with taking fresh air. With all this in place, you've already won the battle. Start doing and stop overthinking. If this video taught you something new, please go ahead, click the subscribe button. And if next time you want me to do a recipe for snoring or lungs cleansing soup, then go ahead and leave it in the comment section. Tell me, please do, and I'll come up with that recipe in my next video. Meanwhile, I will see you in the next one. Bye!